What is up, guys? Bad Space Wolf here, and this is Painting Tutorial Episode 4. We're going back to fur pelts, but this is just only give you an example. It's gonna be how to blend colors together with the dry brush. Okay. Now, in the beginning of all my tutorials, I go over the do's and don'ts with dry brushing. Okay. This is a dry brush, as you kind of can clearly see. You do not ever, and I repeat ever, and I'm gonna, oop, that's kind of in there. You don't, it's got water in it, okay? Never ever, in the name of Russ and the Allfather, by the name of Russ and the Allfather, never stick these in water, okay? You will ruin the brush. And this brush is junk, garbage. Always make sure you get all the paint out. This is a little, giving you a little bit of an idea of what happens when you don't get all the paint out. So, in this instance, less is more. Okay. See, they're all kind of stuck together. You can still paint with it, but it's going to look junky. It's not going to look pretty. Alright, now with this, alright, we're going to have a two-parter. One, how to do, like, light color, like, using a white base, like a light colored base, and then working off of that. And the next episode, we're going to be using my dog Uli as my she's going to be my muse for the next wolf. Just to give you an idea what the next wolf is going to look like. And it's going to be working up from black to light. Okay. Now, let's get to it. Now, the paints that we're going to be using in today's tutorial, I'm going to back this out a little bit, that way you guys can see, that way it's not boom in your face. Now, I call this Toffee Brown, but I don't remember the name of it. I'll try finding out the actual name of it later and put it in the description below. There's that. Then we're using Pewter Gray. We're going to be base coating first with white. Now you're probably thinking, why didn't I do that first? Well, when it comes, also, here's another thing too, an interesting fact. When you do dry brushing, I recommend, and it's actually pulled off very well if you can see in the other videos, it looks nice, it looks more realistic, more lifelike, and it looks absolutely gorgeous, just gorgeous. And a darker pewter gray. I can't find the name of it. For some reason, these new bottles are weird. But that's pretty much it, guys. Now I'm going to zoom this back in a little bit. Ooh, too much. Sorry, guys. Alright, now, I'm sorry if my music in the background's a little too loud. I got to get myself pumped up to do this. I'm already pumped, but I want to listen to music to get myself even more pumped up. Alright, now we're going to be doing the base coat first. Now, just to make sure, I had to do a little touch-up here and there on the model. Because when I painted it in the beginning, it was a little, I wasn't using the light that you see right now, my desk lamp. I was going by my, the light that I have in my room. And it wasn't really popping up well, so... And it don't look like there's a shimmer anymore, so we're good. Alright, now you just put a little bit, and for save me time and paper, when you do this, and this is for you guys that are just tuning in, for you veteran guys, you can just skip ahead to the parts where I'm actually doing the model. I use my skin mostly because it actually, when you're getting it dry brushed down, and you'll see here, I'll just show you instead of talking about it. You pretty much dry out, you get as light as you want it to get, okay? And zoom back in, and then we start working. I didn't take that much off because I don't want to be kind of going back and forth, but pretty much a lot of it's going to be taken off, so it don't matter. Now this entire model, I'm not going to be skimping on it. Around the eyes, I'm going to be very careful with, because I've already painted those. That's what I do with my when I'm dry brushing my miniatures first. When it comes to them, I always do the pupils first, just because I don't want to goof up and having to redo all the work that I did before. just apply your first your white coat. I'm using white just because of the color of the animal. I'm using a wolf, and I would have pulled up the picture of it, but unfortunately it wouldn't have worked out because on this camera it would not showed up. So sorry, I got no other camera to help show me that stuff. I'm thinking on getting one later. If anyone knows any good prices for those, let me know. And this one's gonna be a little on the relatively long side, guys, because this is a little bit of a long tutorial, and I don't know how to edit very well. The Space Wolf is not really good with tech. When it comes to operating power armor and bolters, forget about it. I can do it, but when it comes to other stuff, forget about it. I'm dumb. I've been trying to learn, but it's just hard. Okay, now we're gonna try getting all the wolf. It's gonna be really hard just because, especially in the running position, in the leaping position it's in. But I gotta say, guys, for those of you guys just tuning in with this series, welcome. If you guys are wanting to learn more about the other ones, go check them out. I will leave links down in the description, and also there's the playlist too that I have that I put them in. That way you guys can check them all out if you guys are interested in how I do it. I just now noticed, I haven't noticed this before, that I'm gonna get this out of there because you don't need to see me painting up my arm anymore. I noticed that Mini Wargaming did one a while back, but actually just recently, but I still want to continue this series just because from the way it sounds you guys enjoy the series, and I'm happy you guys are enjoying it, and I hope it's very insightful, because these are little tips and quirks I've learned over the years, and also what I've been shown by the person who taught me, and that was my mom. And she was doing that, and she was shown by one of her friends that did ceramics a while back, a long time ago, back when it was just ridiculous. She used to do it all the time, so I picked it up from her, and yeah, I kind of went from there. Oh my goodness, these paws do not want to work for me. Now, depending on when you're doing, for those of you guys who are just tuning in with this again, when it comes to dry brushing this stuff, when it just comes to like adding in adding the paint, it's how much the contrast of it don't matter. It's how much you want to apply to it, how much. So yeah, and the teeth don't matter. I'm gonna paint those later. I'll show you guys in a later video, and when I do the Uli one, what this guy turned out, because I'm going to paint the teeth and also the outside mouth that are skin colored off camera, just because that would take up more time, and it needs to be, okay? So I gotta say, he's looking pretty damn good. Now let's do this. And I'm sorry if I pull it off camera too, guys, but I gotta see myself, so I apologize. And also I start looking, I'm not looking through the screen too, because sometimes with this light it don't help. Sometimes it makes the model look a little bit darker in some spots. I want to make sure I get in areas. Alright, and that's just about it. Ooh, I'm just about knocked over the stand, sorry guys. Alright, now I'm going to check the bristles. Now, you'll always see me do this. You always want to make sure you check your bristles to make sure there's no more paint in them, because when you add your next layer of paint, it will end up disastrously, and that's what's happened to me several times. Alright, now, what the next thing is. Alright, we're going to be going with the lighter gray. Because, like I said, we're going to be building up the color. So, we're going with the next darkest. And, no, you guys don't need to see that. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You don't have to just use your arm. I use my arm just because that's how I do it. You can use pieces of paper or just a painting cloth or whatever's comfortable with you. Now with this, we're going to be going over in not too many spots. So what I'm going to be going over is just the main body, the tail, and the face. And the flanks as well. The paws themselves we're going to leave alone. I'll probably add a gray spot here or there. Okay. Now we're just going to apply it. It probably won't show up very well. Again, I apologize. Hold on. Let me see if I can adjust this a little bit. It helped it out a little bit better. Sorry guys, this clamp can be a pain in my butt sometimes. Alright. Now, in some spots I'm going to leave alone because I kind of want to give that like the age of like it's that's got years on it, which I think would suit this model very well. And now this side, I know you'll definitely be able to see a lot better. Okay. And we're going to add a little bit more because I'm starting to run out. It's not starting to show up anymore. Alright, now, again, I hope this is being very insightful for you guys. I know I enjoy doing them, but if you guys want to see something else after this, I'm still having my hands up in the air with this, so... I shoot my hand... No, sorry. Sorry, I know I probably butchered that lyric, but mostly I'm thinking of the Minecraft song of that, so I'm sorry. I said it. But, I have my hands up in the air with this. I really don't know where else to go with this. It's mostly just what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see something really interesting for an oncoming project or whatever, just let me know and I'll do it. And again, this was pretty much brought to you by Courage and Honor. Go out checking out his channel. He's a pretty cool guy, and I know I'm kind of cross showcasing stuff, but mostly it's mostly he was the one that said do it. It sounds like a really cool idea. And for those of you guys who are just tuning into my channel, I'm one of those guys that if one person, just one guy says, yeah, I want to see it, I'll do it. I may get only one view on it, but whatever. They got to see it. Now, there we go. Now, you're probably wondering, well, why did I just go over... I just did it white, but why did I just pretty much almost cover this entire thing white? Now, in some areas, you'll probably be able to see some of the white, probably not. Like I said, guys, this light does not do it damage. In the showcase video with the rest of the wolves, he'll look a lot more good. Oh, yeah, good. Better. Sorry for the bad grammar. I mostly did that just that way I can have the... It's kind of a bit of a way of cheating to adding in the highlights of, like, white hair. Just doing it that way. Because I really didn't want to be trying to go back over. And also, I gotta say, this actually looks really cool. Like, it's, like he's starting to turn really white right here. Or it's like just a white spot. And I thought that was really cool. Now, sorry guys, I had to look at the face. I got only a face shot. Now we're gonna be working on the face first, and then we're gonna be working on the rest of the paws and stuff. Oh, and I almost forgot. Apricot cream is gonna be for the paws. We're gonna dry brush them on too. I forgot about that until I saw this paw right here. Okay. So, now, we're going to be adding in my darker toffee brown. Whatever color this is. I'm just calling it toffee just because I've got a lot of paints called toffee. I If you guys want, I will give off a full list of the paints that I used in this one, just in case if you guys want to copy this kind of scheme for if you're doing Fenrisian wolves or any kind of dog-like creature for your armies or for hobby. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the snout and then kind of just highlight. Oops, sorry. Highlight around the face. We're not going to fully dry brush this, okay? Like so. Oh my goodness, focus. Focus. There you go. Alright, there we go. We're going to do a little bit around the fate. That's mostly going to be in the back. Now, well, actually, I'm not going to go fully off of it. I'm going to kind of go off hook. Yeah. Kind of, since it's going to be my own little, my own special oriented wolf, kind of give it that kind of difference. There you go. He's looking good. He's looking pretty dang good. There you go. Now we're going to start working on the legs. Now you can see right here I didn't fully get off the paint. You can see it's still clear out. So make sure you do that. Watch it, guys. And we're going to get the inside of these paws too. So, also, oh yeah, I forgot to also say too, with this, you see me like grabbing the model and all that. This stuff is like instant dry. All you just do putting on is just powder. It's powder. It's pretty much like putting on powders. We're gonna do the bottom of the tail. We're gonna do some of the tail too, just to kind of make it a little different as well. I can see, like you can see the grays and whites kind of blending together. Now you can actually see it. There you go. There's the mix I was talking about right there. You probably can't see it. I'm sorry, guys. I'll try bring it out a little bit more. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. There you go. You can see like the mixture. That's pretty much the blending right there. And that's pretty much this entire model. It's got a lot of the colors blended in. I'm actually going to be focusing on the bottom legs right now, but I'm actually going to be going back over and just dotting this entire thing with some browns and that. But mostly I'm just working on the big sections first, and then adding in detail. Oops. Thought I got it all off. Sorry, guys. And... sorry, guys. I need to see. Alright, now that's pretty much it, guys. And we're gonna add in a little bit more right up here in the snout. I don't like it. I want it to look a little bit more better. Alright, there we go. Now we're gonna start. Since a lot of dogs and animals have different color like spots and that, I'm gonna kind of make them look a little different, just teeny tiny bit. Now with the eyes, I know they're usually like a yellow. Like I said in the Thunderwolf Cavalry video that I did, I painted his eye. I painted all the Fenrisian wolves' eyes different blue. My custom color that I did for him, just because I'm going off the artwork and some of the colored pictures I've seen like on the Warhammer 40K wiki. I like that color. I know they usually are depicted with like yellow eyes, but I want to do something a little different just to make them different because they're not like normal wolves, especially since well they can bite through steel and ceramite kind of stuff. But that's minor details. All right, now we've got that out of the way. We've got pretty much all that stuff out of the way now. Looking at him, we're gonna try getting a good look at this guy. There you go. He looks gorgeous. Yes, you do. Who is that good doggy? Sorry, guys. I'm being a little weird with it, but I just love how he looks. He looks pretty sick. And let's see. That's pretty much how you blend, guys. I mean, that's... Ta-da. Ta-da-ta-da. Here, let me shut this light off. That way you guys can probably see. Oh, yeah, you can see it a lot better. Although my eyes gotta adjust a little bit. That's how you blend, guys. I know I could have used the without using this my desk lamp, but just I wanted to kind of shine out a lot of the lights that are there, so it's pretty much easy. It's pretty much straightforward. Now I'm gonna turn it back on. So sorry, guys. That way I can be able to see when I do the paws and also the nose of the Thunderwolf. I mean, Thunderwolf. I get Thunderwolves on the mind. Fenrisian wolves. Okay. Now, if you guys want to see, I was planning on doing this. I was going to do it today, but I wanted to make sure I got all the paints I need for my Muse one for my dog. Because I'm doing all my dogs that I've had. I've got all of them except for... This is one... since I like wolves, I wanted to do one that kind of looked like a wolf, so I got all my dogs done except for my... Actually, I gotta re-go over one because I gotta see if I can get a picture or have my mom help me out, because this dog we had back when I was like really little, but he was my first dog and I loved that dog to death. So much that I actually named my other dog after him, my second dog after him, so... If you guys are wondering, his name, and it's going to sound weird, his name was Mooch. Yes, it sounds weird, but he was my first dog and I loved him. He was a good dog. And so was my other dog. He was a really good dog. Oh, that looks kind of bad. I'll probably go back over it with a dark... I'll go back over it with another color. That looks kind of weird. I know dogs don't usually have black snouts, but I just kind of wanted to... I'm experimenting a little bit. I wanted to do something here. Kind of give it a flesh tone kind of thing. Here we go. Uh-oh. Someone's in trouble. If you can hear off my background, there's... Oh, those are safe troopers. Someone's in big trouble. Because where I live, it's usually not that. Okay, there we go. With some dogs, you'll probably, like, I know with a lot of dogs, you'll probably see it's like, I know it's like a little different. It's like this, but when it dries, it'll be a lot darker. And those two mixing together, it actually looks really good. I can't, because with some dogs, you'll notice they have like it's not a lot of dogs are always not have like the black nose. It's kind of like sometimes like a brown, like I about did my goof up. I about dunked this brush in the water. Oops. I gotta have a list. I have to have this list by my side sometimes. I'm being so derpy. But I just kind of went with something just kind of different. I could have just left it black, but I wanted to have it a different color a little bit. But like I said, even if it don't dry the darker I want it, I'll just dry brush it a little bit darker. Just just to give it a little bit of a look. Now I'm gonna shut this off, so I'm sorry guys. That way you guys can get a good solid look at what this looked like. Here he is. Isn't that a nasty face? Now, like I said, the teeth are going to be done. I paint those in. I don't dry brush them because doing the teeth, especially on a model like this, it's going to be a little too small. On bigger models, I could probably do it, but I still paint it in just because it's a lot easier for me. But it's your preference. I'm keeping the belly kind of like this color. Just mostly one, I can't reach it. I could have done it without this being on the base, but I wasn't thinking when I put these guys together. So, and also it's a lot easier for me to hold this and be able to pivot instead of trying to hold like the back foot, and it'd be really weird for me. So, but enough rambling, but here you go guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I enjoyed doing this because I gotta say he looks marvelous, just marvelous. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please comment, like, and sub. This is Bad Space Bear. Peace!